I think our guys handled this like a one-game elimination tournament. We don't worry about other teams. We would not have the opportunities that's available to us if we didn't take care of business. So I think they did look at each game like a championship game, and that's what we tried to stress, really starting with South Carolina. That's when it was just a frenzy in meeting rooms, and you start throwing that word championship around, and we don't worry about the other teams. And I think we had that atmosphere and we had that feeling around here, especially the last few. They've obviously been performing at a very high level. I think someone said 24 regular season straight wins, and obviously having a quarterback who's been there and guided the team down in the fourth quarter for those 2 scores, that's a plus. But when the foot hits the ball on Saturday, that's all kind of out the window. You just got to execute, got to play. I think they're a little bit different. I think one thing we always evaluate is we always go, like I told you this before, you go flip on their kickoff return and see how hard do they go. Really, really hard. Is there emphasis on fundamentals, tackling? Is there fundamentals on protecting the ball, blocking people, and do they play field position? And it's yes, yes, yes. But they're not the only team. I mean, there's other great teams in this conference that do that. Well, we had a big recruiting day, and I think if you're a player, you come in and watch the relationship between the coaches and the players. You're out of your mind if you don't see that, and you place a high value on that. Guys get promised, I'm going to start, we're going to start you, we're going to do this, going to do this. And then wait a minute now. Here's a group of coaches that have a great relationship with the players, and Jermaine Cunningham sticks both hands in the air and says, I'm just living my dream, in the locker room with the recruits. And, I want to ride my kid go. My kid to go play for that group right there, because that's special. And that's, once again, you just don't know. Recruiting is such nonsense anyway sometimes. It's kind of cool to see that, to witness it, see it, and be a part of it. I try not to be, and I want to, everything that, when you ask those guys that, we're going to not worry about that. And, I do mention that because I think I watched their eyes when we talked to them, and Franz did say about everybody, because I heard that earlier in the year, they get to make history by beating the Gators. Wait a minute. We get to make history by winning another one, and you get to make history by winning another one. And I just I always try to get a pulse for our players, what catches them. If I hear them, see them yawn and eat their granola bar when I'm talking about something, then I move on to something else. If I see them lock in, then we keep pushing. And I kind of I see a little, when you say that, they could make history. We've been using that a little bit.